unmuting. And let's go ahead and boop. Uh, so, gonna have to make our way back out from Eureka. On the plus side, we've got the Ninja and Sage super jobs, so... Flare. Oh, I could have sworn... There we go. Good crit with the full moon chakram. There we go. Oh, right. Do I have any swords I can equip Bob with right now? Ah, he can use the Ragnarok.
Hello, my two unstable internet.
Hey, Cookie.
For the first time in my life, I went to a dermatologist.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Yep. Turns out that I have eczema on both of my feet.
That's not fun.
Yep, and one of them is so bad it turned into a fungal infection.
Eee.
That's really bad.
So gonna give both of my feet a hell of a treatment.
That's good.
Also, this very overly amorous cat managed to survive being sick and is now up for adoption.
Aw.
Nice. Where's my cat? There's the box.
Oh, but imagine
yes he is. He's in his window side box.
Imagine you pick up this cat and he just suddenly forces himself onto your shoulder and starts like really roughly rubbing his head against your nose.
Let me love you, human.
Basically the opposite of Lance, who just kind of sits there purring, like, gently. Well, opposite of Lance most of the day. When I first wake up, Lance is all over me because he's like, "Human, you're alive! Give me food." But give me food without getting up, because I'm not going to get off of your chest.
Let's see.
Like, literally, Lance expects me to be able to feed him without moving, because he will not stop walking across my chest and standing on my chest while meowing and demanding food. It's like, you know I can't feed you until I move, right? I'm sure he does know cats are smart. He just doesn't care.
Flare. Let's see.
Dame las dos.
Do 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 do. Yay. Let's see. Ah! Bob is now level 40. So, if I can unequip all his gear, yep, I can finally give him the job of Sage. Now, what can I have him equip? Nothing that I currently have on my person. Let's see. Fight. Flare. Fight.
Bananas.
Fight bananas. A good heal for Roof. Yeah. Was it over here? Do.
Yeet.
Hiyo.
I guess nobody noticed I came in.
I noticed you came in.
Hi, Daddy.
Let's cast Arrow. Oh, that was enough to one-shot him. Okay.
Hey, Sky, how would you feel if this cat suddenly just, like, you try to pick it up, and it just instead decides to clamber into your shoulder and starts to roughly, like, rub his head against your neck and face?
I don't know.
That cat just wants to really aggressively love you.
Sounds about right.
I will love you, Hugh, whether you want me to or not!
It was the first time ever I had to, like, ask my supervisor for help to get the cat off of me.
You know, for some people, that's the complete opposite of a problem.
I
That-
mean,
It sounds like you have been blessed.
Well, the thing is that when I got it clean, I don't have time to cuddle with a cat.
Yeah, I gotcha. Nope. I wanted to drain that one. Oh! These monsters can learn Toad.
Oh, boy, they can turn people into toads.
Which is funny because these are horses. I never did find an Asuna spell, I don't think, so...
Also, I love you, but your breath stinks.
Yeah,
Also the dog.
that's always the case with dogs.
Oh, but my gosh, cat breath stinks worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can confirm.
I haven't
it's
had to
like
deal with
the
it, honestly.
It's like the first time I've ever been, like, it's the first time I ever gagged from a cat breath.
Boom. Alright, let's see. I'm surprised it's Roof that's a ninja frog and not Nard. Ha ha ha, weeb jokes.
Hey.
Oh, it looks like we're done to get what we did right here. Got rid of this shop altogether. This control looks cool. Or maybe everything.
Quake. At this rate, screw it. Elixir on Bob.
Oh, I see.
Do 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 do. Oh yeah, also, I'm gonna need to switch Bob to the back row. Let's see. Quake. Quake. Do 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 do. Oof. Well, shoot. Well, good news and bad news. Bad news, I believe I am out of high potions until I get back to the surface, and I only have one Phoenix down. The good news is that both of my sages can cast Life 2. So not only will it be a revive, it will be a revive at full health. Actually, no. Let's have, Drain, Defend, Drain. And I don't think this game has any ethers, so... Man, Drain is a powerful spell in this game. Oh yeah, I never got this. An elixir? Okay. Here we go.
Oh, should I do this? High real estate.
And Roof is dead. Do. All right. Oh, great. Quake. Quake again. Got to strike first. Nice. Oh, nope. Not Fire 3. I wanted Quake. Okay, I've already been in here. Nope.
Hmm.
Do. Yay. Alright, and it's down these steps we go. Let's do Fire 3 on these guys for once. Alright. Found a shuriken. Excellent. Now that I have Ninja and Sage, that actually is kind of worthwhile. You know what? Let's see the animation for Holy. If it'll let us. Not much different from Flare. Found a high potion. Okay.
I'll head out.
You're heading out?
Yeah.
Alright, take it easy.
Later.
Do 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 do. Fire 3.
Who left?
Sky.
This guy left. Okay.
He said he was heading out.
I didn't hear him.
Oh.
Mickey.
Do do do. Okay. Ah, there it is. Speed up.
Cat the brat cat. The boy.
And wait. Was Roof cured of his frog status only to get hit with the frog status again?
Yes.
God damn it. Can't carry anymore.
Almost like Roof being a frog is unavoidable.
No, I'm pretty sure it was avoidable. I just didn't have the thing to undo it.
Yes, you need a maiden's kiss.
Yeah. And I don't have an Asuna spell, so... Oh wait, actually, if I gave Roof one of these, let's give him the Ragnarok. Just so I have some extra room in the thing. Found a ribbon, a monster appeared. Ambushed by a ninja. How fitting. Drain. Flare. Ah, and a one-shot Roof. Oops. I didn't mean to pick fight.
Oh no, our Roof got one shot. Now we don't have a ceiling.
Ha. There we go.
Look, Rami, after all the jokes you made earlier, this is my one.
You're one.
Yes. I could easily take a bunch more.
There we go. Okay, the ninja's down. Alright, ah, dang it. Let's see. I have a Phoenix down. Well, since I have life 2, I'm not so pressed for Phoenix Downs anymore. Oh yeah, can I equip that ribbon onto Roof? I can. Excellent. Let's see. Fight. Drain. Defend. Actually. Arrow 2. Never mind. Da-da-do. Kill. Power word kill. Do 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 do. There we go. Quake. Do 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 do. There we go. Made it back to the surface. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to use one of my elixirs to heal Monkey so that he can heal Roof. Do 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 do. Defend. Magic. Fire 3. Oh, strike first. Excellent. Let's see. Oh boy, ambushed by 2 king behemoths. Quakes. Actually, drain. Oh, no, 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 no. Defend. Fire 3. Ah, okay. Life 2 on Nard. Fire 3 on the King Behemoth. Never mind. Okay. Do. Alright, gotta make my way through the labyrinth. Jeez, how is it already 40 minutes? Fire 3. Defend. Fire 3. Do. Let's see. Drain. Drain. Okay, 1 down. Fire 3. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. All right. This is an awkward setup. Uh... Maybe if I cast Holy on one of these undead enemies. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see. Boop. I'm just leapfrogging with my save states, funny enough.
Huh.
So basically, I'm using save state 1, starting a room, and then when I get through to the next room, I use save state 2. The next room, I go back to adding a save state 1 again, and so on. So I'm just alternating between save states 1 and 2. Haste. Haste on Nard. Alright. Oh. Let's see. Quake. Defend. And Quake. And Ninja can handle powerful enough weapons to one-shot these guys, so I don't have to worry about them multiplying. Do. Do. Yay! Do. What equipment do I have on? Actually, I think instead of the shuriken, I'll give him the blood lance, just so that he can recover some health himself. Okay. Actually, wait, hold on. Rewind. Was I going the right way? Yeah. I might be. Drain. Actually, no. No need for drain. Arrow 2. Haste. There we go. Do 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 do. Haste for Nard. Life 2 for Roof. Nice. Nard got a crit. Alright, boop. There's the door. And it's a back attack. Okay, Monkey, now you can cast Rain. What the heck kind of stretch was that?
Oh no!
There we go, Great Demon is down. That's some good anonymous coffee shop coffee.
This is the coffee I got you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not anonymous. It's a gift from me.
I didn't name the brand of the coffee, though. Ah. You know what the funny thing is? I remember there actually is a coffee brand coffee. Like, there is literally a coffee brand that is the name Coffee Brand Coffee. From what I remember, its whole thing is, okay, you know how there's politics getting into everything? Well, we're just selling coffee. We don't care about putting politics in our product. We just want to sell coffee. Like, that's basically their whole shtick. Here we go. Come on, I'm almost out. I just want to grab that Maiden's Kiss crap so that I can actually, like, heal Roof. There's a Thanatos. Drain. Defend. And let's have Bob try to drain too. So we definitely have options in terms of health. It's just a matter of, like, the status effects and everything. Finally I'm out. Let's see. And this store does not have Maiden's Kiss, so I'm gonna have to get it from a certain fat chocobo. Where did I put the carrots? There they are. Presenting the fat chocobo. I don't need the midget bread anymore. Do 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 do. What can I take? What sort of magic do I have that I can take? Aha! I think I'll take the Cure 3s. Toad.
Remy, I have a thing I need to send you.
Oh?
So, because Sceptile and Chandler are in Infinite Fusion, someone decided, you know what, I'll try fusing them.
Oh?
It continues the trend of the Chandler line having the best fucking fusions in the game.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sick.
Why is it that Chandelure has the best fucking fusions?
Somebody apparently really liked Chandelure.
Yeah, you!
Well, no, I mean to go out of their way to make the sprite.
Yeah, you.
I didn't make the sprite.
I see you. I see you.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and remove these since I don't need them anymore. Let's see. I don't see myself using Break 2 all that much, actually, so...
get up. Stuck. Ah, my bones.
Let's see. I believe it is
Right.
heal.
There we go. Oh, cat.
Uh, all right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and heal. Alright, and I believe I stocked up on... Yeah, I've stocked up on the high potions, so... Let's see... Do. So now to go through the labyrinth and head up to the Crystal Tower. Jeez, it's already been an hour.
Yes, it has been, dear. Are you surprised?
That's a little, like, 20 minutes over the amount of progress that I thought I'd make, so, yeah. Oh, shoot. I just realized. Did I grab... I did not. I did... Well, I have the toad spell, so if anybody gets turned into a toad, I have a way to counter that. No. Let's try Power Word Kill. Never mind, these enemies are immune to it, apparently.
Oh, it's kind of like how there's high-level Pokemon, like the high-level Pokemon is immune to guillotine.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
With Paper and Sheer Cold and more and
Speaking of totally, I still need to get your frog deck, Koki.
I think it was what?
I said, speaking of totally, that reminds me of totally awesome, which reminds me, oh yeah, I need to get your frog deck, Koki.
Frog deck?
Yeah, there
Yu-Gi-Oh!
are frog enemies. There are frog creatures in Yu-Gi-Oh, so...
Yeah, and the reason why I remember that from Totally was like, oh yeah, Totally Awesome, whose Japanese name is just Mochi Frog. They decided to, you know, no one's gonna know what Mochi is, so let's call this thing Totally Awesome. Posting in Yu-Gi-Oh channel and pinging you, Cookie. It's the de facto boss of the frog archetype.
That does... Yeah. That does remind me of a common joke in the Fate Grand Order community. So, you know how one of the characters you can summon is Ozymandias?
Yeah?
Also known as Ramses II?
Yeah.
Well, people are speculating that in the future there will be a summonable Moses. And they imagined the two playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Against each other. And Moses just decides to be a troll, plays like, okay, totally awesome, and then Plague of Locusts. And then Ozzy is just like, would you stop bringing up the 10 plagues?
Yeah, like, frog deck. Totally awesome. I pinged you, Cookie.
I'm
It's literally just two frogs made of mochi with an orange on their backs.
I want it.
Yeah. You know, speaking of frogs, I'm surprised Fate Grand Order hasn't come up with Jiraiya yet.
Because even they know they could not handle him. Alright, so before I find your deck, Cookie, I'm gonna post some more frog monsters for you. Just so you can see like all of the fun frog monsters that they've come up with.
Frogs, toads, and other amphibians of that nature.
Basically, yes.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
The smell of your cat food.
Do do do. Do 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 do. I will say I do like the atmosphere of the dungeon music, but it gets tiring the more you hear it.
Alrighty, so there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna stop posting more frog cards for you, Cookie. Give me a sec. Let's start with the best one, in my opinion. Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog. Next I'll choose Unifrog.
I do like that these great demons at least only ever appear one at a time unless they summon an enemy. That definitely makes things easier for me.
Dupe Frog is next. I love me some Dupe Frog. Because he's got a little hat. Can't forget about Beelzefrog. That's always a good one.
Let's see. Fire 3.
Ronan Dodin. Ronan Dodin. Frog. Gotta love Poison Draw Frog.
Poison Draw Frog? Is that supposed to be a pun on Poison Dart Frog?
Yes. It's that when Poison Draw Frog is sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card.
Okay, that is pretty good.
Submarine Frog.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that as a Christmas present.
Submarine Frog.
A submarine frog because you always need an amphibious vehicle.
Death Frog. And you know what? Also show off Death Croaking. You because I feel like you'll really love the artwork of Death Croaking.
Okay, Forrest, if you got me these for Christmas, I will love you forever.
The art of Death Croaking! It's 3 Death Frogs doing a sing, like doing a duet, what is it, like trio?
Doug Trio? Oh, yeah, I guess Trio.
Death Croaking, then the original boss, D3S Frog.
Big
The fusion
frog.
of 3 Death Frogs. I'm not done yet, Cookie! We still have 2 more frogs. We have Trade Toad and Substitute. Actually, no, 3 because there's also Tadpole. So there's Trade Toad, Substitute, and finally, I need to find it, Tadpole.
A tadpole.
It's Tadpole, but it's like like T dot A dot D dot, like it's a what that's called.
Acronym?
It's an acronym. And Tadpole.
I want.
I know you want.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that one.
I don't know if I can get you these physical cards for Christmas. But I can for sure get you a deck layout that uses these cards. Oh, I almost forgot about this one! Center Frog!
Amazon and eBay, my dearest friend.
I will look. And of course, you got Center Frog. I always forget about Center Frog because it's still so new to me. Like, all of these frogs! Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get them for you for Christmas. I can sort of get them for you for, like, it'll just take more time than like, a month.
Well, there's also the other Raiders.
Oh, yeah, that's, January 9th, right?
Oh, 6.
6th.
Yeah, all of the frogs.
Yes, I want. Frogs and toads are my fave animals.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. Frogs and toads are cute.
I think I actually once made a frog deck in real life, but I misplaced it.
There we go. Alright. Made it back through the labyrinth.
Oh, right. I should actually bring this up. A lot of these cards mention a Frog the Jam. I need to show you Frog the Jam.
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
Oh, this
Wait.
motherfucker who's...
I think I glitched the game. Because Nard has 166 HP, but he's dead.
So, say hello to Frog the Jam.
Oh.
Explain why Frog the Jam can't benefit from all these effects. You have to go into a bit of a translation thing. Because Frog the Jam's Japanese name is Slime Toad.
That's on Axolotl.
What?
So Mom is complaining because the thing is that, as I've said, there's a mess, and it's partially her fault. So, actually, majorly her fault. Anyway, so the thing is that I tend to have my plushies in a specific spot, but
Yeah.
because she has freaking taken over my spot with her stuff, the plushie, which is a big axolotl plush, keeps falling on her and she keeps getting pissed off. And quite frankly, it's amusing.
Ah.
She brought it on
Yeah.
herself.
To explain why Frog the Jam cannot benefit from these effects, we need to go into the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Translation.
Yep. Because Konami.
Now, the frog archetype in Japan, they all have frog in the names. Frog the Jam, however, never did. Its name was Slime Toad. And because Frog was not yet an archetype, I thought, well, why not call this monster Frog the Jam? It looks like a jam made out of a frog. Which caused major issues when the frog archetype was later introduced. This actually is not the only time this has happened either. There are two other times that this has happened I can note. Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and Sun and Skull. Because Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts was called Phantom Beast Gazelle. Sun and Skull was called Daemon Summoning, which Daemon is the name for the Japanese name for the Archfiend archetype. And Van Beast is, well, it's an archetype. Those monsters were meant to eventually be in those archetypes, but because those didn't exist when those cards were first translated, they were instead called Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts, and Summon Skull. So now for those cards, they had to reprint those with the little text saying, this card is treated as blank. But for the Frog archetype, it was a little harder. So they instead had to have every Frog card that can affect a Frog monster specify it cannot affect Frog the Jam. And fans who didn't know what Frog the Jam was and didn't know about this translation error were so flabbergasted as to why Frog the Jam could be affected. Like, what would happen if Frog the Jam could benefit from these? Turns out, no, Frog the Jam's just a really shitty normal monster.
Ooh, Chocobo Rage and Earth Drum.
Ok, yo traté de llamar. El número que dejaron no era. Entonces traté de llamar al número de donde me llamaron, pero ese yo creo que es el número.
Let's see. I think I'll...
Yeah. There's your short lesson on the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how the translators really should have just
Let it be.
translated some of these names. Frog the Jam eventually. Granted, Frog the Jam eventually got a re-release under the proper name of Toad Slime, but the damage was already done.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what they did with Mr. Mime. They called it Mr. Mime, which, quite frankly, even if it were male only, it sounds really fucking stupid for a Pokemon to be saying Mister.
Yeah. The 90s and early 2000s were not the best time for translation.
Yeah, no.
Now for the hardest part for you, Koki. Which of these frogs is your favorite? Something tells me it's probably gonna be Submarine Frog or Poison Draw Frog.
Submarine Frog honestly kind of reminds me of, what was that one boss from Mega Man Zero 2? I forget the name, but it was the frog one.
I don't know.
It was something like Bubble Hectad or something.
Amusingly enough, I like Center Frog because of just how it looks like a smug asshole.
I mean, that's very fair.
But yes, I want all the frog cards. I want them. I want. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I just don't know where the fuck they are at the moment. I think they're actually in one of my little storage containers over here.
I can always teach you how to play. I've been trying to get MSO to let me teach him how.
I actually have a Nintendo Switch Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Hmm. I do
Legacy
have.
of the Duelist?
The what?
Is it Legacy of the Duelist or is it Master
Yes.
Duel? Okay, yeah, Legacy of the Duelist is way better.
It's
Legacy of the Duelist actually teaches you how to fucking play.
it's been a
It
while
doesn't
since
throw
I.
you against like, throw you against like tournament level decks and bronze level 2.
Yeah. I freaking hate that. Like, all the Numeron cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I can teach you how to play, Cookie. Or at least I can teach you the basics. More advanced stuff, I would need to connect you with a friend of mine who, for some reason, keeps saying that I'm one of the best duelists she knows, when really I'm just subpar.
To be fair, she said you were one of the best duelists she knows.
She knows people who are so much better than me. She's like, no, you're one of the ones I'm always watching out for. It's like, how? How?
It's
Kicks my ass every time.
It's like with certain artists and their art styles. Sometimes the playing style just appeals to somebody.
Actually, I remember her telling me that specifically because of my playing style that I keep losing, and that if I actually tried, I would do better. And it's like, yeah, but that's not me. That's not me.
Sometimes you just want to have fun, man.
Yeah. Let me get a. I have to go on YGO Pro Decks again. That site gets more and more laggy as the years go. I know it's not my computer because the computer doesn't get any worse, but the site fucking does.
Do 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 do.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Look up a casual frog.
The seal shall open with the Silk's key. Here we go. In we go. Do do
Here we
do
go.
do
Fun
do
casual
do
frog
do
deck.
do do.
I'm gonna purchase the deck. I just want to look at its layout. I always forget about Moray of Greed.
Do.
It's just such a stupid looking card.
Do 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 do. Ooh, ambushed by 3 of these guys. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bad.
You know what? I think I'll actually just share my personal Frog Dex layout with you. Because yes, I have a personal Frog Deck on Dueling Nexus. In that friend server, like the friend I mentioned before, in her server, I'm known as that bitch who just makes the weirdest fucking decks.
Ah, crap. Well, Bob's dead.
I actually need to add a second. Add some totally awesome to it.
Oh, shit, that came out of nowhere. Okay.
Sort.
Let me just, rewind there.
Save. Share. Deck content. Download. Save. Go. Have my deck content. I'm going to send it to you now, Cookie. Oh yeah, Frogmon!
Frogmon?
In the Digimon channel, Frogmon. Alright.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, it's an armor Digimon, which is contentious for some people. Here we go, and this is my Frog Deck.
Tengo que sacar a este primero.
¿Por qué no sacaba eso?
Es porque estaba esperando que cargara esto.
Dios mío, yo se le todas las cosas.
Cosas, plural.
Porque yo no sé si hay un paseo famoso o qué pasa.
Oso. Come here,
Oh, I always forget about Toad, but that's fine.
Speaking of frogs, another other frog creatures from different franchises. I like Zamprios and Texicabra.
Nice. I did also forget about a Toad. Because it's not really in the Toad not really in the Frog archetype. It's Performer Power Turn Toad.
Wait, what?
That's fine.
Forrest, you know who Zamprios and the Texicabra are, right?
Sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure how.
Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Zamprios being the icy frog shark.
Come on. Literally one step. Nope. Okay, you know what?
I forgot why I put... Wait, no, I know why I put Foolish Burial in my deck, in this deck. Get a Tadpole in the graveyard. Beelzefrog. Frog.
High potion on Nard.
Beelzefrog and Deathfrog.
High potion on Nard, and let's have Bob. Actually, you know what?
Oh, and then in terms of frog characters are for another franchise. Total Dude from Yokai Watch.
Hey, Koki. As far as video games are concerned, are you a fan of beat 'em ups?
I don't know. I don't know what can be considered a beat 'em up.
There's a game called Battletoads.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about GameStop kept getting trolled with.
Yeah, there's my frog deck for you.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking cold.
Yeah, it is, but it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, at least up here.
Oh, thank God.
So they're saying.
You know, it's funny. People are like, "Oh, that's a bad sign. It's climate change," and I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck right now. I don't care if it's climate change or not. I'm very fucking cold. I want warm.
Isn't it also proven that man-made climate change is a myth?
Yeah, it is.
Like, I remember at one point, everybody was freaking out about global warming and the ice caps melting, but then some scientists put out a report that said, actually, the ice caps have been growing.
Also, before that, people were concerned about global cooling.
I want to understand, it's less that, like, the whole thing is myth, more that the sheer scale of it is a myth. It's far less, we have far less of an impact than people make it out to be.
Honestly, the only thing that is man-made would be air pollution and water pollution.
Yeah.
Now those they definitely need to get fixed. I do remember that there's this company that's actually like for free trying to clean up that Pacific garbage patch.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, that's a real nice endeavor that they're taking.
Yep.
Ooh, found an elixir.
I just hope they realize that that's not the only garbage patch. Each of the oceans has a garbage patch, even the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Shinobi.
Would you like me to explain some of the cards that are in this? That are in this layout that I basically have as a Christmas shopping list for you now.
Yeah.
Hey, I think let's start with Surface and Salvage because those two, their names are less self-explanatory than like the others. Surface does is that it lets you revive a level 3 or below aqua, fish, or sea serpent monster in your graveyard. It's basically a monster reborn, but only for level 3 or lower marine monsters.
Right, I forgot this enemy was a thing.
And only into like defense.
So remember a while back when we fought Goldor? Now there's Platinol!
It's
And
in
Salvage is lets you target 2 water monsters, which all the monsters in this deck are water monsters, with 1500 less attack in your graveyard and put them in your hand. So it's a better monster reincarnation, but only for low power water monsters. Froggy Force Field I think is actually probably the best defensive card in this deck. What Froggy Force Field does is that when you have a frog monster you control selected as an attack target, destroy all attack resistant monsters your opponent controls. So it's for Remy, you know Mirror Force.
Yep.
I'm sure Toki does as well. Froggy Force Field is basically a Mirror Force that requires you to have a frog monster on the field.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds like something Koki could make use of.
I like how the artwork shows Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog honestly shows up on a lot of frog artwork. Because, like, D3S Frog is surrounded by 3 Treeborn Frogs in its artwork, and it actually gains power for each Treeborn Frog in your graveyard. Aqua Jet permanently increases the attack of a fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster by 1,000. Steel Shell is an equipped spell that boosts attack by 400 and loads defense by 200.
Yeah, I think what
Never
we're
go-
getting lost in when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh is all the math.
Yeah, the math is kind of... It's a big thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, so...
Yeah.
I mean, and this is coming from someone that so I don't know if this is something you guys have to do, but when students are graduating high school, they are given the option to pay to take a test called a College Board, and they actually gave it once to us for free, and I decided to take it. And the 3 subjects that they have for us are Spanish, English, math. I failed Spanish. I failed math. I passed English.
What?
How did you fail Spanish?
Because the thing with me is that even though I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, I ended up learning English first because my mom would have since we don't have Spanish cartoons, she would have the English cartoons on TV for me to entertain me, and as a result, it caused me to learn English first.
Oh. To be
Like,
I see.
To be fair, I did know a guy. I did know a guy who was full-blooded Mexican, but he completely spoke English. He did not. He did not speak a lick of Spanish.
and well, it's even stranger for me given how I finally like my first time visiting the United States was when I was like around age 15, and I finally come to live in the U.S. when I'm 18. So like I never even went to school here. In fact, I wanted to, but my dad wasn't allowing my mom to take me to live to the U.S.
I see.
So so yeah, and as a kid when I was playing like with my toys, you know how we do role plays with our toys when we were kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would always do it in English, which would bug the people that would want to play with me because they always wanted to play in Spanish, but it just felt weird for me.
Can't stop yawning.
All right. Do.
So yeah, I'm an oddball, and also due to me like being more well versed in English than in Spanish, I had a lot of issues. Like for example, the students that would bully the fuck out of me were also the ones that would be like, "Oh, can you help me out with this?" And, like, if I had been more self-aware when I was a kid, I would have flat out told them to fuck off.
That's just how the bullies were, man.
And then I had this in 12th grade. I had this Spanish teacher who claimed that people who play video games never read.
Did they not know that some video games have text?
Well,
Look.
she was also the one that would yell at me saying, "You're Puerto Rican. You're supposed to be an expert at Spanish, not English." And she would get angry when me and a couple of my friends would converse in English instead of Spanish. I would also have people mocking me whenever I was talking in English with somebody.
I have soft, right? I do.
For some reason, there's like a lot of Puerto Ricans that think that knowing English makes them less Puerto Rican.
Which is kind of racist in itself. Just saying.
I mean, not exactly racist because Puerto Rican isn't a race?
Well, no, but it's the idea that just because you're a Latino, you specifically have to speak a Latino language, and it's just so closed-minded. Like, there was one time where I responded to somebody's dumb post saying, like, white people only need to speak white people languages. They can't speak Spanish or whatever. So
Spanish is from Spain, and Spain are white.
yeah. So I also responded to this idiot with 4 lines of text. The whole message was just saying, "Hey, OP, you are an idiot. Get your racist ass out of here, you dumbass." But it was like, one line was in German, one line was in Polish, one line was in French, one line was in Russian.
Yeah, if you ever run into an idiot like that, please kindly direct me to the person.
If you have a Tumblr.
I actually do.
Oh!
Just, the only reason I ever even made that account was when Animal Crossing New Leaf was a thing.
God damn it, it happened again. Something's going on out there.
If you hear a racket in the background, it's because I'm outside walking also.
Aw.
So cars are passing by next to me.
Oh no, it was on my end. There was some sirens going off, so I think it was like one of the fire trucks going by.
But yeah,
Let's...
the thing is that Franklin Avenue is a really busy street.
Ooh, good crits roof.
Also, wait. Also, come here.
Bonk. And there we go.
Yeah, but basically, while I'm also playing, while I'm walking, also I'm also playing Monster Hunter now. And I'm fighting a Paulunu.
Oh my arm!
Yes, Force?
He just like sat up and my arm cracked.
That sounds hot.
What?
What?
I swear, Gianni, you just say things.
You did some weird shit.
I just find hilarious people's reactions. I like to weird them out.
You know what? Fair.
Heck, today I weirded out, like, the only male full-timer we have, who is a homosexual dude, because we were all, like, talking about how the vet tech likes to freaking pull me out of my area asking for help.
Yeah.
And when I say, yeah, he wanted my help with 2 dogs, and the guy ends up saying, stop talking and get back to work, like joking, and I just respond saying, yes, daddy, and they're like, what the fuck?
It's a very baseline key response to basically anything.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit more careful about it at work. But, quite frankly, people at my job say far worse things than me.
To be fair, given the stories you've told us about them. I forget if I told you about this, but it's a thing whenever I'm the last person out of the house and it's just Simba left alone while I'm off at work. Whenever I leave, I just tell Simba, alright Simba, I'm off, no crazy parties with the bitches.
I have to be careful when I'm walking by two specific houses, because one of them has a guy that thinks that he's the owner of the sidewalk,
Ugh.
and the other house has a dog that for some reason is out in the yard at random hours. Is a pit bull named Capone. And he and my dog do not get along, and the last thing I need is that dog to manage to push the fence, like pry the fence open, like by digging under it to grab at my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one day I got caught off guard and I almost fell on my ass. Come on, also. But I'm just trying to give also a sufficiently long walk, because it's just that I don't have too much time to like take him out in the morning when I'm trying to wake myself up, because honestly I'm just so exhausted, and also preparing stuff for my mom since I'm the one that administers her insulin. And then I gotta get to work, and I'm getting out late from work, and I'm just like, I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
But I do try to like give my also a long enough walk to make up for the fact that he had to freaking have a bladder of steel until I was ready to be able to take him out.
Yeah.
Plus, there's also like the days when it's raining, and I don't like to take him out when it's raining because he is double coated, so that's like double absorption.
Yep. Simba has the same problem.
It's even worse when it's like freezing cold because I don't want him to like get sick. People say, oh, the cold doesn't make the dog sick, and it's like, no, but it can lower their immune system, which makes them prone to getting sick.
Let's see. Doop. Back attack. Let's get some high potions on Roof.
Also, I gotta say, I love these jackets that I got from the animal shelter because they're nice and warm. I'm still cold, but not as cold as I would be with a regular jacket.
Sometimes that's as much as you can hope for.
Like, imagine working outside when it's like 20 degrees and it's windy as fuck.
Yeah, I've done that once or twice in my old job as a commercial mover.
And not just that, but you're working with water.
That part I did not have to deal with.
In fact, when it's freezing temperatures, they tell us that if the kennel is not that bad, to just scoop and go. But there's been times when the shit actually gets frozen to the concrete.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget that one really bad snowstorm we had, and we were short-staffed that day, so me and this other part-timer were splitting runs, and we got out at like 3 o'clock because we were getting out all the freaking snow from all... Let's see, what's 24 times 3?
72.
Imagine trying to get out a shit ton of snow mixed with shit and piss out of 72 outside kennels.
Jesus.
And that was tricky because the shit and piss was making it all slippery and slimy, and it's like, ew.
Oh, yeah, God. I'm not gonna lie, I do not envy you in that case.
Yeah, but that was when that was a really bad snowstorm, because typically the kennels don't get snow inside, but that one day it was just particularly bad. And the thing is that
I'm trying to drink my cocoa.
and the thing is that they couldn't exactly like, clean it properly the day before as well, because almost nobody could get to work because of how bad it was.
Yeah.
Hey. Guys, I'm trying to drink my cocoa.
And I'm trying to drink my coffee. Your point?
Oh,
Cocoa?
oh my god. My back is killing me.
Ooh, got a phoenix down. Excellent. Diddloo, diddloo, diddloo.
We're up to basically a time. 10 more minutes.
Yeah, I'll play for a few more minutes and then I guess I'll call it.
Call it daddy.
No, we're not raiding for it. We're not raiding with Daddy. Also, I find it funny that Monkey is the one that broke 3k max health. Alright,
Oh my gosh, I can really breathe. Oh my gosh, my back. I feel like somebody stabbed my ribs.
there we go. Do, 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 do. Okay, facing up against some shinobi.
So somebody posted this image about all legendary static encounters for DLC Part 2 has been data mined. Has Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. I assume that the Galarian ones will be there too. Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Latios, Kyogre, Radom, Rayquaza, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Reshiram, Zekrom, Niram, Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma, Tupfu, Spectrier and Glastrier.
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck is... Wait, where... Huh. They should have... Why don't put them there at the Oxfords?
An idea for a Pokemon region. So we've had Pokemon regions based on like different parts of Japan. We've had one based on the US, one based on France, one based on Hawaii, one based on Spain, one based on the UK. What about one just based around the Mediterranean area? Like Greek, Roman, Egyptian. Let's see. Quake. Holy. Alright, that one's down. Do 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 do. Alright, that one's down. Do do do. Found an elixir. Excellent. Any treasure over in this direction? Yes, there is. Let's see. Let's get you a high potion, Nard. And then let's get you a high potion yourself, Roof. Or never mind, you could just kill the enemies right off the bat. Found another elixir, so we're good. Okay. Oh, new enemy! Grashara. Okay, that one's down. Nice crit Nard. Blue. All right. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's have Monkey and Bob cast Meteo. Do 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 do. All right. Do 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 do. All right.
Aí ele sabe mais como ele entrou. Você podia dar isso nele. E ali mandar ele. Ari.
Let's see. Do 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 do. Actually, you know what? I think this would be a good place to call it. Let's see.
Yeah, you already know what to call it.
Let's see. Channel. Let's see. Masay is currently streaming some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, yes. Lythero is currently doing the Silver campaign in Sonic 06. Let's see. Time Buster. Hi Wang. We rated Mayumi the other day, but screw it. Uh, you know what?
Bye, Baba boy. No. Baby gatto, gatto. Go.
Alright. So that's it for the stream, huh?
Yeah. You know what? Let's go with that as the raid message. This raid is brought to you by Anonymous Pizza Parlor. It is the pizza ever.
Of the daddies.
No.
I'm not gonna give up.
You should.
Good luck with that.
She is a very persistent frog.
I'm a very persistent dragon.
Alright. Oh, right. Upcoming schedule. Let me take a quick look. I believe... tomorrow I have a morning shift at work, so... I will be streaming in the evening. Hopefully we get to finish this game soon. Friday, I believe I have a double shift, and Saturday I have an
Dang, those Friday double shifts really fucking love you.
They really do.
Yeah.
Same for the Sunday double shifts. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.
With daddy.
No.
I'm not gonna give up.